I'm not going to overflow your brain with dopamine just for the sake of your own business and your own productivity. So if you truly care about meeting this goal of making money online, it'll probably be smart to at least hear what I'm about to say, because there is one brutal truth that completely capped my business for almost 2 years working on it. And chances are you're facing this exact same problem simply because right now you're meant to be working on your business. But instead you chose to load up YouTube, you chose to scroll through the recommended page, and you came across me. So the least I could do is solve this problem for you once and for all, so you can lock in and focus on your business for more than 6+ hours every single day. You see, around a year ago, when I was around like 6 months into my first business, which you already know, which was copywriting, I always say in every single video. But at this point, I was buying all these courses, I was buying all these communities to try and actually make money online with this business model, because at this moment I was not really seeing promising results, let's just say it that way. I would go to every single popular copywriting creator in the space, buy all their stuff, thinking it would solve my problem of signing clients, making money online, when it didn't. Because deep down I knew everything about this business model. I knew how to actually write copy, I knew every single skill to do with it, outreach, all this stuff, right? I knew exactly what to work on, but I never worked on it. And that is probably like the motto of your entire 2024. But the thing is, I looked at all these beginners around me, all like in my network, like they're all making money online. They started 2 weeks ago, each landed a £1,000 client, while I hadn't even landed my first 3 clients, right? But I later learned, looking back now, that it was simply because they took more action than me. And if you're still watching, then chances are you do resonate with that story. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you the simple system I've used myself to solve this problem forever. But first, you need to understand that only reason your business is failing is simply due to your productivity. It's simply due to your lack of ability to get into a flow state for 6+ hours every single day. Because I guarantee, if you put that much time into your business every single day, you will start making money online. And it's a simple concept you just need to understand. And it's, if you put more inputs into the world, you're going to get a bigger output for your desired results. If you do more outreaches for your business, you're going to get a client, you're going to land more sales calls, right? It's just the same with our business. And if you can simply tap into this version of yourself that is consistent, that shows up every single day, that works hard, does lots of deep work, you will win. There's literally no other reality that you do not to win. Well, the reason why nothing changes for you is because improving your productivity is just like driving a car. If something in the car is broken, so maybe like there's an oil leak or something, you're going to find it a very hard time to actually drive it around a motorway or something. And this is exactly how we need to think of our productivity, because if we focus all on meditation, we won't work hard. And in my opinion, there's 3 main pillars you need to optimize to actually improve your productivity. If you master these 3, these will allow you to work for 10+ hours every single day on your business without any mental resistance. Now the first one is very simple, and it is your personal life. It's your diet, it's your mental health, it's your discipline, it's your personal states that can either improve your productivity or they can ruin it. If you struggle with discipline, which chances are you do, simply just start small. Start by working 10 minutes every single day. And I know that sounds crazy, like you're not going to grow a business by working 10 minutes every single day, but right now it's about building the habits into your subconscious mind so you can later improve the intensity. The next week you can do 30 minutes, the next week after that you can do 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. That is how you level up discipline. It's not by jumping straight into the deep end. For your diet, it's very simple. All you need to do is do something called intermittent fasting. And what this is basically when you avoid all foods for the first, like, I don't know, 6 hours of the day. I know that sounds crazy. Normally you have like a big bowl of cereal in the morning that completely messes up your brain, causes brain fog, and you don't get any work done. That's literally the exact reason why you're not productive in the morning. If you simply avoid all foods, you avoid all these toxic chemicals from these foods, you will focus. And if you don't believe me, tomorrow morning wake up, don't eat any food, and simply just try and work, and I guarantee you'll be able to focus like there's no tomorrow. Now that's basically the personal life pillar, and I want to say, if you do not solve these problems will reflect in your business, right? Because people do not have business problems, they have personal problems that affect their business. A lack of consistency means you're constantly going to be changing things, you're going to be constantly looking for the next business model. Now the next pillar is quite an in-depth topic, and it's something called dopamine. Now chances are you already know what dopamine is. Dopamine is basically the good feeling you get after you do an action, or the craving to do an action, right? Chances are right now, if you did an audit of your entire life, your day-to-day life, it will be full of dopamine. You wake up, you scroll on your phone, you maybe go and get a big bowl of cereal, you eat a chocolate bar as well, because you just feel like it, right? You try and work, you can't work, So you go on YouTube, that increases your dopamine baseline, you never get to work the entire day or the entire week. This is most people's life, and all they really need to do right now is lower the dopamine inside their life, because what happens is when you lower your dopamine baseline, that naturally makes the work more stimulating, because that initiates the pleasure in your life, right? And this is why 60% of people have already clicked off this video. It's because the dopamine baseline is so high that watching a video with a bit of editing in is not enough to give them pleasure in their dopamine system. But the simple thing you need to know is just like write down every single dopamine source in your life. You already know them: video games, scrolling, junk food, all this stuff, right? And try to cut them out. That one's a very simple but very important. I would say it's the most important pillar of productivity. Okay, now the last one is your relationships, and this one's, I've only spoke about this one on my channel, but I've really just understood how important this one actually is in your life. Because the thing is, most people don't realize, but relationships are the biggest thing that consume most of your thoughts. You've probably already realized you can't really work on your business when you've constantly got friends messaging you, telling you to play video games every single day. And this is by far the most important thing in the beginning of your journey, because you're going to be going on a different path to everyone else. Chances are none of your friends want to go down entrepreneurship. They don't want to like build a business or anything, because they just want to play video games all day, right? Of course that's going to affect your trajectory, because as soon as you start to give up, or as soon as you face a problem in your business, which you will, as you've already noticed, you will just go back to these group of people. So if there's people in your life that are constantly bringing you down, they're constantly just taking up all your brain points, just cut them out, man. There's really no point being with them, okay? Because when you actually do this, you realize how much brain points and how much focus you can actually dedicate to your business now. So this is going to be an actual step for this video. I want you to pick one of these 3 pillars to make progress on for the next month. I want you to take action so this problem just goes out of your life, because all I can do is give you the resources, give you the knowledge to actually stop this problem. And if you do all this, you'll really improve your productivity so you can work on your business. And by the way, comment below which pillar you're going to focus on, because I want to hear which one you think is the most important to you. And by the way, if you're an entrepreneur who wants to get into a flow state for 10 to 12 hours every single day, click the first link in the description to join my free community where you can get personal advice from me. Goodbye, have a nice day. You'll get out of the face again. Goodbye.